Hi guys, welcome back to another Craft With Me video. In today's video, I wanted to make something using the sticker rolls that the washi tape shop sent me. If you're not familiar with them, I will have the link to their website down below. They sell a lot of these beautiful, well-designed sticker rolls, and they give you the option with purchasing them in the PET, which is the clear plastic stickers, or you can get them in the washi, which is the white paper, and I'll show you the difference in a minute. But if you didn't see that video, I will link it down below. I do have a discount code with them, and I've worked with them quite a few times now, so when they reach out to me, they normally send me whatever is like their latest and greatest, their newest releases. And so I have some really beautiful ones. They do have more. They have tons more. You need to check them out. But I will show you the ones that they sent me this time around. I do have a few that are in the PET, which is the clear plastic. And then these are sets of 3, and they come in washi. So let me show you just a quick peek of what it is that they sent me and the names of them. And again, I will have the links down below. This is the first set, and this is a set of 3. So look at these. Don't look at these yet, just these. So these are a set of 3, these 3. And this one is called, I have it written here, Stamped Wings. So get it? Stamped wings. But I absolutely love these. They're all pre-cut. Everything that I'm going to show you is already pre-cut. You don't have to cut anything. So they will automatically, they are individual, is when I say pre-cut. So they're all individually cut. And I absolutely love them. So these are in washi. So these are the white paper. And they're absolutely beautiful. There is that one. And then this one is called Spring Oasis. And again, this is another washi set. Just some beautiful springy ones. This one does have a little bit of sentiments on them. But here are these. There's that one. So again, there are 3 rolls to the set. And then we have this one that's called Life of Coffee. This isn't the whole, like before it repeats itself. This isn't the whole row. There's more. I just got a little bit so that I could work with it for today's project. But this is PET, so this is the clear plastic. And again, they are all individually cut. Let me, there, see? So that's the Life of Coffee. This one is called Sunlit Meadows. Look how beautiful that is. So they have bouquets, they have individual flowers, little frames, butterflies. So pretty. So there's that. This one is called Pink Velvet. And it has little pink and yellow birds on it. Again, this is not the whole row before it repeats. And this one is called Squeaky Mischief with the gnomes and the mice. Aren't they cute? Absolutely adorable. So we're going to be making labels and tickets today. So here I did make some labels already just to kind of get an idea of how I wanted to make them. So I do have a stamp that I will be using. So there's that. This one is actually stamped first, and then I did the inside and then I cut around it. So I'll show you how I did that. And these are just collages of the different stickers, and then I stamped on top, but it doesn't stamp like a perfect black because of the coating that it has on top of the washi. So there's that. But let's go ahead and get started. I did cut strips already of 1.5, they're 1.5 inches wide by 11 inches. So I just used an 11 by 8.5 sheet of cardstock, and so I just cut them into 1.5 strips tall long ways. So there's that. I did make some tickets already, and look at how pretty these came out using the pink velvet. So I will show you how I made those. So let's make the tickets first. And I'm going to get out my scoreboard. And to make the perforations, you can use the Tim Holtz tool, which I have. But I prefer, let me see, where do I have it at? It's in here somewhere. Oh well, I'm not going to worry about it. But I do have it, but I prefer this. This is the little sewing tool. And so you can get one super cheap off of anywhere. I got this one off Temu. But I made these tickets just so that I had exactly the same amount. I have 5 here. And so I did them at 2 1/4. And so all I'm going to do is put it at 2 1/4 here. Run that down. And then without having to keep measuring up, I'm just going to keep putting it to 0 and then cutting it at 2 1/4. And that will give me exactly 5 tickets to play with. Okay, so there's our 5 tickets. Now I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to decorate them first, and then I will come in. You can either use just a regular hole punch, or I have this, and this one has this little edge here, which is perfect to make this little edge here. But I think we'll decorate them first, and then we'll go in and see if I can cut them. Let's do this. We're going to use the Squeaky, the little Squeaky Mischief people. And let's see. Yeah, that's going to look really cute. Okay, so all I'm going to do is just stick them on. If you know, you know, I love playing with stickers. And so this is just the perfect little, I'm going to put him, oops, he already went down. Let me put this up a little bit so you could see what I'm doing. I'm going to put him right here. Okay, and I'm just going to trim off whatever I'm not going to use. And I guess I could go around and do this afterwards, but I don't want that big piece sticking out. See, look at how cute that is. Okay, let's keep going. I think I'm going to keep it this way, so like that I could, because they're kind of like taller images. So, and then we can put like little sentiments on it or something. But it's going to look really cute. Super easy way to use up your stickers. Okay, we'll just keep going, and then we'll go in after. Look at that. That's going to work out perfect. It's good to use your tweezers to grab your stickers off these rolls. But we'll put that one there. And then, oh, that one's going to look cute. We'll put that one. Look at him. So cute. I'll put that here. And then one more. Should we do another little gnome? We'll put the friends together. So let's put him here, right at that edge, and then put his little mouse friend next to him. Oops. I want it right at the edge. So cute. And then here, because I feel like it's a little empty, I can add a little butterfly. Let's add this one. We'll add it right on his hat. Cute. And let's see. Is there anything else we want to add? I think I might add another little butterfly up here, just to kind of fill in that space there. And I think that's it. I think we're good. Okay. Now let's go in and cut all of these little pieces off. His little tail got stuck out here. And then we can cut out the little holes on the side to make them look like tickets. For the other one, I did go back and ink just to kind of, you know, give it a little bit more color. So I think we're going to go back and do that too. But first, I'm going to come in and I'm just going to use this. Now, you don't have to, if you don't have this, it's fine. You can use this and then you can just cut the very tip. Let me open this so you can see. You can just cut the very tip and it'll work out just as well. So let me do this. See that? But because I have this, I don't have to guess where to punch. And so I just fold each one, punch it. Like that, I don't have to worry about trying to go in and cutting around those edges if I get part of the sticker in there. You know what I mean? So with this, easy peasy. And let me do these top corners too. And then we can go in with Vintage Photo since it's a little bit lighter. Not going to do too much. I want to keep it kind of bright looking. I'll go in just a tiny bit on the perforated edges and just go around just a tiny bit. But look how cute these look. We can add sentiments to it too. But super easy peasy, and you get really cute little tickets to go into any project that you might have. Okay, so let's go in with little sentiments, see if there's any fun ones. Let me look in here, because these have a little bit of gold on it. So let's do Make a Wish. Put that down here. And then I need small sentiments. Stay curious. Hello there. Those are cute. Come on. We can put Stay Curious up here. We can put hello there. Maybe right here, right in the middle. And I'll show you up close in a minute. I'm gonna put this one. It says, "Be still," and he's sleeping. Where do I want to put it? I'll put it up here. And then this one, we can put Let's see if there's another little one that would go with these little guys. Good Life. There it is. Look at that. And just as easy, look how we have a cute little set of tickets. Very cute, right? I think they're adorable. Okay, now let's make labels. This is going to be super quick and easy, guys. Let's make some labels. I'm going to show you first how I go in. Let's see, let's do these first. So we're going to go in and just make a collage of different ones. Let's see, do I want to use these? All right, I think I want to do them this way, landscape. So let's do that. I'm just going to start from the bottom. And work our way over. Let's put, I can put this one here on the top. Just a collage, doesn't have to be perfect, because either way, we're going to cover some of it with the stamp. We're going to cover some of it with a little sentiment. So, see that? And then we can put this one. Put this one right here. Practically lining them up. And then we'll go back again and clean it up. Let's put this one. I'm trying to put them semi close together. We'll put this little bee up here. Maybe right here, just to kind of fill in the little gaps. And let's put, it doesn't have to be from the same sticker pack or sticker roll or whatever. Oops. It could, you could mix and match. But just for the sake of the video, I'm going to keep it. Oops. I wanted it kind of level back here. And again, I'm going to put another little bee. Put him here. And then I can put this flower right here. I think I'm going to put these little flowers down here. Put this one. So again, it's just a collage. I gotta fill out these little spots over here. And then this one I could probably do double since it's a big one. Look at that. Actually, this might take up this whole space that I need. Now see, I can cut this part off and use little bits of this to fill up the rest of the little spaces that I need. So I can put this here. And just wherever, doesn't matter. Wherever you feel like it needs a little something. See, just filling in the spots. And let's see. I have this little hummingbird that I want to add. So we'll put this hummingbird maybe, where do I want it? Okay, I think I'm gonna go in with my longer scissors. And then just trim all of this off, and then we'll go back and then we'll stamp. Okay, see that? Now we can go in and stamp. So I'm going to be using, I'm thinking my VERSAFINE Claire in black in the Nocturne. And I have different stamps that look like labels. I just like this one. This one measures about 2 3/8. So I'm going to use this, and then we're just going to see how many. I think we can get 3 out plus that little square. Okay. So let's just do this. Look at how pretty that one's going to come out. Okay. And then we're going to go back. Let me see. I wonder if it's just this stamp that maybe is not stamping very nice. Because I do have a bunch of other ones, but I just don't think that they'll actually fit on here. Because I do have bigger ones. I have this one, but it's okay. We'll stick with this. I like the size of this one. And we're just going to keep going. See, this one's going to be really cute. And I like that it's clear. So like that, I could kind of position it to where I want it, where it's going to look the best for my little scene on the inside. Just make sure that you stay within the strip. Okay. And I think one more. And then I could do a small one, just so that I don't miss out on any of this. I'm going to take this off. And then put this here. I kind of like that orange on the bottom. There. Okay. Now this is what we're going to do. Let me put that off to the side. And I'm going to get a napkin. And I'm going to do this. just to kind of take off any of the ink. I don't want it to rub off on my fingers like it did last night. See that? So I think that's good enough. Now I'm just going to cut them out. See, I'll just cut one more out and then I will come back with how they look after they're already cut. And with these little corners, again, I'm going to come in with this and punch this out. And again, you don't have this one, you don't need it. You can use just a regular punch. We can make this into a little ticket too. A little corner. See that? Okay. Let me finish these up and I will be right back. Okay, I've cut them out and they're all ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and put a few sentiments on them using, again, the small talk. And I think I'm going to stay with the white ones. Let's do this one, Stay Curious. That one can go here. You can ink them if you want to. I just like Stay Simple. I just like the way they look. Just like that. We can put that here. They're just really pretty. We can put Be Yourself on that one. We need one for this one. How about this one? We can cut this one down. This one says, hold on tight to your dreams. Because this one has just one ongoing image on this, I feel like we can do a double. And then we need something small for this one. I guess we could do this. Take risks. Let's just cut off these corners here so it's not so wide, and put this maybe down here on the top, maybe the top. I like the orange down here on the bottom. And that is it. Here we have our fun little labels. Aren't those pretty? Okay, now I want to show you the other way I did it, which looks a little bit cleaner. Let me take, oh, I still have ink on my fingers. But what I did was I stamped some already on a strip and I've cut them out. And now we're going to add our little image and then we can cut around the edges. Let's do something, I don't know if these are going to fit. I need something a little bit bigger. Let's see what's on here. I really like these, but let's see, which one is this? These are really pretty too. No, but I'm going to do these again. I just really like the way these looked. Now, let's see. trying to see if there's something else I could probably use instead. That would be really pretty, wouldn't it? All right, maybe we should just do these. I really like the way that it looks with the black background. Well, not the background, but you know what I mean. The, see, look at how pretty. All right, let's do these. I can always cut out the other ones if we have time and do different ones. Oops, come on, got stuck to that edge here. There it goes. You know, we don't even have to cut anything off of that. Look at how pretty that looks. We're just going to do a bunch of these now because I really like the way it looks. Look at that one. And I love when they're clear like this because before you even take them off to stick them down, you can see what it's going to look like on your pages or your paper or your project or whatever it is. So we can put this. Look at how pretty. Those look so pretty. I think I want to try this one. This one I might have to trim off a little bit on the bottom. No, not the bottom, the sides. Yeah. Just a little bit. But oh, those are looking so pretty. Let's do this one. And don't I have a small one? Yeah. We can put a little one on this. See what I could put. I could just put this one. And then just cut around it. Oops, the static. The static got on it. Yeah. And then we'll just trim around these. And look how pretty these are. Oh wait, this goes this way. Aren't those gorgeous? I absolutely love the way these look. I think I'm gonna have to make a bunch of them just to kind of keep them in my stash. But oh my gosh, I really, really like the way these look. Yep. Really pretty. Okay, now let me show you how I did these. Let me get that other strip that I made. Let's just go ahead and put them. Let's do a mix. We're gonna do a mix of them. Let's see this one. Should I do that one this way? See, the good thing with these is that they're see-through, which means it's easier to kind of figure out where you need to cut. I'm just gonna cut this sticker out. I mean this label out. I'm just gonna follow from the inside. Okay, now I'm going to grab my little a little cutting mat here. Let me move this. And I could do it freehand. I'm sure I can. But if you want it more precise, this actually has, and I bought it at Five Below, and I know that they still have them there. But it's a magnetic little set. And so I'm going to go in, I don't know if you could see, but it has like the double lines. So it's got the wider dark and then the thinner line on the inside. And I'm going to follow that thin line on the inside. And just follow along. Now you don't want to go down too hard. Because this is thinner paper, the sticker, you don't have to press down too hard on it. You don't want it to go all the way through your cardstock. And then we can just peel it all the way around. I think that's good. Did I do all of them already? Yep. Now I'm just going to go around these corners and make sure that I get those edges there. And last one. And now we can go in and peel the edges here. Come on. Sorry, because I had actually cut all the way around. See, look at that. How satisfying. See? And then you just keep going round. Look. Go around this edge. And look. I need that little corner there. And look how pretty. Now we can just go in with our little corner punch and punch out. And if you want to ink around the edges, and look, there you have your little label. Isn't that pretty with the black? I really like the way it looks with the black around it. Let's do one more. Let me take this off. But just wanted to give you ideas on how you could do it. I really like the way these windows look. So let's do the windows. I've already done one with the windows on it, but I just really like the way it looks. It's so pretty. So we're going to put this down here. And then again, we're just going to trim. Let's see if I could do this freehand. Just trim around the edges. If you do it nice and slow, it'll work. It'll work out. Because the washi is see-through, it's really easy to just follow along whatever border you have. I'm not sure if I did this side already. Let's check it out. See? There it is. Easy peasy. I think it was easier just doing it freehand than it was for me to actually try and use the ruler. Doesn't have to be perfect, just close. And it still looks really cute. So let me show you this one. Just to kind of give you ideas. And there it is. That is it, you guys. I'm going to keep making more tonight because I really like the way they look. But let me share with you again. Move all of this. And share how I did the tickets. Look at those. I should have done another one. But look, the labels. Now with these, I don't even know if I want to put like a little sticker sentiment on it. So that's up to you. Or these. You can. I mean, maybe put something simple as like beautiful or something on them. But look at how pretty. Let me know which one is your favorite. This one has the, I don't know how you would name it. The PET. And then these with the black border. And then these are the collage ones. I think they're all pretty. And don't forget our tickets. Look at this one. Pretty, right? I think they're so cute. Okay, that's it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, all that jazz. And don't forget, we're going to do another part of our series of the making a junk journal start to finish. This is how it is so far. I've already I added these and everybody seemed to have liked the way I added the beads on the spine, and I absolutely love it. And we've already sewn in our signatures. Now we're going to be adding, I think, like pockets and side tucks and little things like that. I think that's what we're going to do on Friday. So I will be preparing for that. So my things just fell over. So don't forget to come back on Friday for another series of another episode of the series. So until then, have a great day, you guys, and I will see you on Friday with another video. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.